When reality is more absurdist and more difficult to believe than April Fool's Day jokes. You know we've entered uncharted societal entropy. Cue the Alphabet People's undisputed #1 grifter, Dylan Mulvaney.
Hi! Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us.
Nice outfit. Totally normal female attire and not part of a contrived performance act at all.
So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports.
I laughed on the inside.
This month I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it.
Not blackface, but woman face.
Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light.
Nah, you're alright.
Love ya! Cheers! Woo!
And here we go again. The transgender movement proving once again how marginalised and oppressed it really is, while one of its most visible advocates enjoys a lucrative sponsorship deal with a product owned by Anheuser-Busch, the largest brewing company in the world, net worth $115 billion. So oppressed, so marginalised.
Woo!
How can we appeal to the kids? Global corporate hegemony says trans rights. What's next? Is Amazon going to give Elliot Page $1 million to illustrate how discriminated against they-thems are in society? I guess you just don't know true struggle and subjugation until you're being bowed down to on primetime TV.
Oh, please. Do you know?
Seems Budweiser's core demographic is really changing fast. Me and the boys celebrating our upcoming vaginoplasty surgeries.
Bud Light. Preferred beverage at sporting events, concerts, and tawdry burlesque shows. From a man who places electrical tape over his nipples. Perfect beer for blowing out the pipes.
When you show up to the party with Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light cans, rumour has it all the old classic commercials are being updated to reflect this newfound diversity. Liquid ESG. But Dylan wasn't done clamouring for clout and attention. Makes Gamer Girl bathwater look wholesome in comparison.
Rise up, Gamer Boys.
This goes further than just Budweiser, but first a quick word from the kind sponsor of this video. Winter is over, spring is here, and the energy is shifting. Time to celebrate that positivity by taking advantage of the Galaxy Lamps Easter sale. The Galaxy Projector brings the galaxy to your home, creating a great vibe and atmosphere for your party, or a chill sensation perfect for sleeping or as a calming meditative background. Use the app to create your own colour combinations and sequences, as well as controlling brightness and rotation speed. They're currently offering a massive 50% discount on the Galaxy Projector, plus an extra 20% off. But don't delay, because that sale will end on the 10th of April. Please support my sponsor and bring the Galaxy to your home by clicking the link in the description below. Is the Bud Light thing an April Fool's joke? Conservative radio host Eric Erickson tweeted. I mean, it is trash beer, but given the constituent demo of Bud Light drinkers, it seems like a terrible marketing thing. Oh, Eric. Go woke, get broke. Doubt it, given that Budweiser tastes like stale piss. Not that I'd know, Sam Smith told me. People with more than 2 brain cells to rub together aren't drinking it anyway. I mean, Bud Light identifies as a beer, but fuck knows what's actually in it. Pretends to be a woman, pretends to be a beer. So who's even left to boycott it? If you're moronic enough to be consuming Budweiser, you probably think Dylan Mulvaney's a woman anyway. Woo! The backlash itself is worth millions of dollars in free advertising. That's why they do it. They don't care about a limp-wristed flash in the pan boycott that's going to last about 5 minutes. They want the backlash. That's the point. And boy, are conservative boomers like Kid Rock keen to be willing participants in that engineered backlash.
Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch.
Right-wing snowflake triggered. Meanwhile, McDonald's saw the Budweiser Dylan Mulvaney collab and said, hold my beer. Yes, people, it's finally happened. The meme has been fulfilled. One more time for old time's sake. Behold our newest ad campaign. Tasty. Are you sure this will help us sell more burgers? burgers? And if you thought Budweiser was wide of the mark in getting its target market woefully wrong, you must have missed the Country Music Awards in Nashville. Ooh, this was a perler. To protest against a bill in Tennessee that was later nullified by a judge anyway, that would have prevented drag queens from performing sexualized routines in front of children. Oh no, the horror. Kelsey Nicole Ballerini repurposed her If You Go Down, I'm Going Down Too song, complete with dancing drag queens on stage, at a Country Music Awards show, and the audience cheered. If only you knew how bad it was. Note how they're very clear about what they're desecrating. The background starts off with white picket fences and nice family homes, and ends with a blast of the colours of, you guessed it, the occupation flag. It's not about beer, it's not about burgers, and it's certainly not about country music. It's about beating you over the head repeatedly with the message. Woo! The purpose of progressive propaganda is not to persuade or convince, not to inform, but to humiliate. And so the less it corresponds to reality, the better. When people are forced to remain silent when they're being told the most obvious lies, or even worse, when they are forced to repeat the lies themselves, they lose their sense of probity. To assent to obvious lies is to become evil oneself. One's standing to resist anything is eroded. A society of emasculated liars is easy to control. Meanwhile, also in trans world, honey, the babysitter's arrived. Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.